What you guys, got another video here for you. In this one we're going to be looking at tweaking Windows 10 services. Now this will give the system a really good speed boost, and it will also be good for disabling a lot of services that you don't need, and also for those privacy settings that you may be worrying about. It disables a lot of those as well. So we're going to go right away through some of the services that I delete and disable, and you can go ahead and do which ones you want to do. So a word of warning here, guys, depending on what circumstances you are using, i.e. if you're in an office or small office, or whether you're at home or whatever it is that you do, just bearing in mind what services you are disabling, because some of these services you may need for certain tasks that you use in your environment. So if you suddenly disable them, they may not work anymore, and you may have a system that's not working correctly. So just be careful on what you do disable. So there's the warning there, guys. So you do this at your own risk. So let's get started. So we're going to go open up services here, and we can do that by just typing services. Now I'm not going to spend too much time explaining what every service does, because this will take me quite a while to do, and you can do a bit of research yourself on this if you wish. So here we have our services panel open, and we have an array of services here that we can enable and disable. And as you can see here, startup type, manual, triggered start, and so on. Some of them are automatic, delayed, and some of them are disabled. So the first one we're going to be looking at is this one here, and you can read about it. It does give you a little description here, so take your time to read about it, and you can always do a search on Google for this service, and it will tell you exactly what it does. Now if you don't need this service, then I would recommend you can just quickly disable it by right clicking on it and putting this to disabled. Again, there's a lot of services we need to get through here, so it's going to take a fair bit of time. Application layer gateway service, again, we're going to be getting rid of this one. As you can see, provides support for third-party protocol plugins for internet connection sharing. We're going to get rid of this one. I'm going to disable this. Now again, you can always re-enable these at a later date if you wish, so you just have to enable these if you wish. But if you do want to enable them, all you need to do again is just go back into this panel and enable it. You just go back in here, manual, delayed start, whatever it is it was set to at that time of doing it. Okay, so we're going to move through here, and some of these you may want to disable yourself. The ones I've missed, it's entirely up to you. Bluetooth support service, this is the actual service support, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm just going to quickly disable this like so, and we're going to also do this one here. This service is caches network content. I'm just going to get rid of that one and disable it. And as you can see here now, if you look, you'll see they are now disabled as I come down here. And we're going to get rid of certificate propagation here. And as I said, it will depend on what environment that you are in, depending on what you're doing here. Okay, so just bear that in mind before you start disabling stuff. So we're going to take a quick look through here. You can see here data collection publishing service. So I think we'll get rid of this one. You can see here what it says. Data collection and publishing service supports third-party apps, and upload data to the cloud. We don't want to do that, so we're going to have that one out of there. Then we'll disable that, just like so. Diagnostic Tracking Service, I can see here. Diagnostic Tracking Service enables data collecting. Okay, we want to get rid of that then, so I'm going to add that out of there. Now you can also let me just quickly check that again. We need to stop that service first. As I can see there, it's stopping, and we're going to okay that. So another one that I can see here is this one here, and we can see WAP, push message routing service, or routing if you live in the States. And we're just going to quickly disable this one. Download Maps Manager again. I'm not sure I want that to use that, but if you do want to use it, then again you can leave this enabled. And we're going to come down a bit here. We're moving down, and you can see I can see fax here. We don't use fax anymore, so there's no point having that. You can uninstall this if you wish to do so, this feature, but we're going to have this gone. Geolocation Service. This is basically this service monitors the current location of your system. So you may want to leave this on if you wish, if you're using that type of feature. I'm going to be disabling mine. Let's stop this. Stop that service because it was running, and then apply this and OK that and disable that service for me. Now you've got Homegroup Listener as well. You may, again, these are totally up to you whether you want to leave these. I'm going to disable these. And take a bit of time to read up about it and do a bit of search if that's what you want to do. Home group provider. Now if you use this feature, again I'm going to stop this and apply that and OK, and you can see that's now been disabled. So we're going to move on down to where it says Hyper-V here. Now there's quite a few Hyper-Vs, and we're going to be getting rid of these, and you can take your time and read up about them, but I'm just going to disable these. And you will find that this will really speed up your system once you've got rid of a lot of these services as well. So we'll just go ahead and remove all those, disable these. Again, this is pretty extreme, disabling all these, but it's entirely up to you how far you want to go with your tweaking. But again, this is what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm just going to disabling these. Shadow copier, as you can see, here. I'm going to just get rid of these as well. And we're just going to pull this up a bit now so we can see where we're at. Okay, so we're going to move down. Internet connection sharing, and we've also got here Internet Explorer ETW collection or collector service. So we're going to get rid of those services. So we'll have this one out. And we'll have this one out as well. Just disable those, just like so. As you can see them there, disabled. Okay, so we've got these ones disabled. So we've got IP helper here. Again, I'm going to get rid of this. Now you may want to leave this enabled. It's entirely up to you. But you can see here what it does. And you can read this here. So I'm just going to disable this. You may want to stop that service first because it is running. And that one's done. Okay, so we're going to take a look a little bit lower down, and we can see here Microsoft Diagnostic Hub Standard Collector Service, and that's related to the ETW events, as you can see. So I'm going to have that out there as well. I'm going to disable this. And we also want, let's have a look here, Yep, we'll have this one out there as well. And we're going to put this to disabled, and we're going to apply that and OK that as well. So also, let's see, we have okay, router messages based on rules. Okay, we'll have that one out of there as well. Okay, so we're going to net log on. Okay, we don't want that one on for this machine, so we're going to stop this and just come down. I'm going to get rid of that one as well, and we're going to put this to disabled. Let's move up a bit. We'll just scroll through these and just have a little look. Maybe print spoiler, we can stop that as well. Let me just stop that service first before we try to do that, because some of them are running, so we'll stop the service and then we'll disable exactly that. Now you got to remember as well, if you do need these services, guys, leave them running. And you can see here, if you do need these services, then as I said, leave them running on the system. If you're in a small office or something like that and you want them on, then leave them running. And let's see, remotes. Okay, so we can disable some of these remotes if we want to. I'm going to disable this one. So if you, again, this remote desktop, if you want to use this service, then leave it on the system. As you can see, it's quite a few services there. The service is running, so I'm going to quickly disable this one. Now again, remote registry is something that you may want to use. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to disable mine, and it's already been disabled, as you can see here. But if you want to enable that, you could do. I'm going to leave mine off. Retail demo service. Let's have a look here. This looks a bit. Okay, we're going to have that out of there. So let's just pull this up again. As you can see, there's quite a few services that you have to go through here. So we're just going to go through. Sensor data service delivers data from a variety of sensors. Okay, we're going to have that out of there. Sensor monitoring service monitors various sensors in order to so data and adapt systems. Okay, we'll have that one out as well. I'm going to stop that service. Set this to disable. So we've got sensor data service date, and we also want sensor service out of there as well. Okay, we just better stop that first again because it's a running service, and then we're going to apply that and OK. So let's move on down. I'm going to disable this smart card. That's already been disabled, so get rid of this one as well. I'm going to apply that and OK, and we're also going to do this one if it's running manual. Okay, so we'll just quickly apply that and OK, and I'm going to get rid of this one as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're moving on down. Okay, we can storage. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Super fetch. Now this says it improves system performance over time. You can leave this running if you wish, or disable it. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to have mine off. Let's stop that service, but you can leave that running if you wish. So touch keyboard, handwriting panel services, we'll have that off. Let's see here. I'm going to have that one off as well. So I think we'll just do a few more here to finish this video off. We'll have that out as well. We'll have this one out. And again, if you're not using Xbox, here down the bottom here we've got 3 of these. We can disable these Xboxes if you don't want to use that feature on your Windows 10 machine. So I'm just going to quickly disable these. Now again, of course, if you're using Xbox, then leave those enabled, but I mean pretty much I'm going to leave that as is now. But we've done quite a lot of disabling there, as you can see, and that should pretty much speed up the system quite a lot. So I hope this one helps you out, guys. So again, these are all suggestive disable, so you can disable these if you wish. Do a bit of research yourself and find out what they do and what they don't do, and which ones you want to disable. And by all means, give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful. So my name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. I hope you enjoy these videos, guys. If you do, then hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up to date and be notified when I upload new videos. If you've got any video requests or any problems with your computers, you can always head over to my forum. It's free to join, and join up over there and post all your information and questions over there. If you haven't enjoyed my Facebook fan page, by all means head over there and give us a little like over there as well. It doesn't cost you anything, and I shall see you again in the next video. Thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks for your continued support